Turns out these fuses are just about as blown as my temper. Let's see if we can make it more better. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Rossi Oliver Man, and we are nearing the finish line here. I hope. I have got almost everything hooked up, with the exception of putting hydraulic oil in it and diesel fuel in it. We still need to take this off one more time, clean it up, put in the new burner. I got brand new Germanic fuses here for it. So we need to clean up this fuse box a little bit because it's kind of corrody and we don't want that. So we'll clean that up and get it better. I've got all the wiring hooked up to what I think, and I will show you. Well, I did put a battery in it. I did a fire test. Nothing appears to be burning. I took the key switch, or the keys from the new key switch that fit in the old one, and I thought, I'll just give her a try. So I turn it one click, and then I turn my ideal, and we have crankage. So we are very, very close. There's no reason why it should not run. So, like I said, we need to get hydraulic fluid, diesel fuel, get the fuel system primed up. But before we do that, we need to straighten this out and fix our fuse box. So I think that right now, I think I'll start with the fuse box so that I get it cleaned up. Even though we're not using all the wiring, I think that that's what I have time to do right now. You will see it all in the same video, but I have to leave. So we're going to work on that and then go. I don't know if I mentioned it in the other video or not, but this wire, turns out it's for the horn. And obviously I'm missing the horn. So I need to do some research and find out what kind of horn it had. If it had a goofy little funny sounding European horn, or if it's just like an American car horn. You know, if it's something unique sounding, I'd probably like to get the same thing, but that's a later on worry. Right now, we've got bigger fish to fry. So let's get going. All right, I'm just going to take these out. Interestingly enough, the new fuses are in fact white if they're 8 amp. These old fuses are mostly black, and I'm wondering if it's not possible that they didn't change the colors over time to something different. This one here, we need to be very careful, but I think the top of the fuse is, yeah, corroded into the terminals. So we are going to take our emery cloth that we just purchased a new roll of, and then we will set it down so we lose it. I'm just going to give it a quick, gentle sanding, because I feel like this is probably not going to make connection. And I feel like it's still probably not going to make connection looking at how it's made. We're going to have to do a more precise job. Because I got no response from anything earlier when I turned the key on. Nothing lit up on the dash or moved, or nothing happened. So we're gonna go this route. And I don't know if this is the thing to do. I don't know if this matters. I bet I need to go that way for this too. This is working excellently, huh? I bet that one's very badly corroded. I don't know, these might need more attention than... think we're gonna wad this rag under this, and then we're gonna do a stupid thing because this is bad for plastic, but we're gonna use the farmer's friend here. And we're gonna protect the camera. But I feel like that just really needs some advanced level cleaning, because it was pretty dirty. Hopefully this will not chew up on my plastic. We want to make things better. Usually though, you know how it goes, we make things worse. But it's actually so dirty, I'm afraid that the dirt will start arcing if I don't do something here. I think that did make it better. Now, I did not apparently do my homework enough, because I ordered the fuses before I read that book in the last video. So, I don't know that I got enough. It said position 1 was supposed to be 16 amp, which is red. And I will double check the book again just to make sure I'm not imagining things. So that's red. We'll put the side out. And then it said the other stuff was all 8 amp. And on these, 8 amp is white. And the quality of these is just spectacular, because I noticed something in the auto parts store. And that is that, in fact, these fuses, sometimes the label is underneath of the metal piece, and on the other ones it's not. And that is really not acceptable. I also noticed that these two are banded together, so that might make sense of why there's nothing on one side. And I'm also wondering if this green wire that is not really supposed to be here is supposed to be the other wire for our flasher, you know. Although they're, yeah, because see, we got these two wires here and it's green and black, and I'm wondering if it just got, the flasher goes between it. So I'm gonna just let that wire hang out, because it wasn't listed on our thing, wiring diagram, what I'm trying to say. And I think I'm gonna have to buy another pack of fuses. It's actually cheaper to buy this assortment than it would be to buy just the fuses I need, for whatever stupid strange reason that is. These European fuses, or German style fuses, this little assortment comes with 2 of the 8s in each one, and that's what I need the most of. So I think it's going to be down to where I have almost everything. I'm short 1. So if I buy another pack, assortment pack, then I have, I'll have 1 spare. And now I regret throwing all my other ones into this bucket, because I think for now it would be handy to have 1. Let's reuse 1 of the old ones, but we'll get a new one later. So that looks much more better. So we'll close this up for now. Let's see, what else can we do? Oh, I got I want to say fuse. I got a, what do you call this thing? A filter. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think what I'll do is I'll just take this loose, and then I'll put another end of hose in line here, so that I don't actually end up cutting my good hose, because if it works, I want to just use it. So that's what I'm going to do. I need to find my clamps back. I think I have them right here. I knew I bought a box for a reason. I should just need 2. I should just need 2 of them. Alright, we worked and worked and worked to put this on. Now we're going to take it off again. Such is life. This may not even work, you know. Maybe this pump is going to end up collapsing this filter. But it's a nice thought. We're going to give it a try. We can't do anything but fail, so. But I am excited. I want to hear it run. And then we'll have to worry about getting it up on 4 good wheels. Because as you may recall, the other side front has just a rim on it. So, and both back tires are kind of low, if not flat. So, we have homework to do still. We just got to get our... I always buy this second size of these clamps because it seems like the small ones, then it never quite goes on what you want. Unfortunately, that means you got to turn it in a little bit to get it where you want it. Now that is really on there. I probably should have left it longer with the intent of doing this, but I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna put that on there. More filters are bound to be better than no filters, so. Ooh. Apparently my line has accumulated some diesel fuel or something in it from the tank. Some little, what do you call that stuff I used? The Super Safe Rust Remover. Evapo-Rust. That's probably what it is. I opted for this clear one so we could actually see what kind of garbage we are sucking into our expensive injection pump. But that should get us where we need to go, at least for now. So that part I am happy with. Now we will get started up top. After thinking about this, I think that I did make another boo-boo. I think that this wire harness probably laid on top of the injectors and the clamps were flipped around. It didn't seem to be that way when I looked at the clamps, but that could have easily been flip-flopped or changed. I have to look at the other tractor whenever I get over there to check that out, just to see if this is right or wrong, but I'm not going to change it now. I'm going to leave it. It may be kind of unhandy to get that out of there now with it, but we're going to give it a try. We need to do what? We need to get our little reservoir out too, so that we can clean it good. Alright, let's start with this. I don't remember what size that was. It's probably the size I don't have here. It's probably 13. Let's try 13. 13? Anybody? 13? Oh, it's not going to let me go because of the injection. Oh, gee. This I don't like. Okay. Let's get the correct tools for the job instead of cobbling it up like normally. I don't like it. Can we make American tools work, or do I have to dig out metrics? I think we can. Yeah, the wiring is super unhandy to get to here. I'm not sure that that's correct. But I'm also wondering if maybe part of it is I clocked it wrong. There, see, like if I do that, now I've got more clearance. So, let's take this off again. Let's take this gently off. Let's drop our tools on the ground. Okay. Now, I feel like there is that washer stuck on there now. Let's put this back on to protect it. Oh, what to do next here? We need to get this back out. I really did not want to bend on these clamps too much because they probably can't take that. This is like a plasticky style line, and it's kind of brittle stuff. I don't want to. Okay, can we get that out of there? Oh yeah, we're making a mess. That's cool. Sure. Yeah. This is quite the ordeal that I have gotten myself into here. Sure would be nice to not be an idiot. Wonder what that feels like. Well, the good news is that stuff is dripping out of that hose, so it's not plugged up. I want to try to keep some order of cleanliness here. We got a whole lot of scraping to do here, I think. Get some of that gunk out of there. It's almost like varnish, but it's flaky, and I'm afraid it's going to cause us recurring problems if we don't just get it good now. Also, our crazy outlets seem to be full of stuff and things. We're not supposed to have stuff and things. Good. Fluid is flowing. That's what we want. Let's put the fluid back through the other way. Make sure everything's open and clean. Alright, I am much more happy with this after doing that than I was before. I just really felt like it was on the road to disaster. We got her pretty clean, what I'm saying. So we're going to feed this back through, which is a lot of trouble, but we're going to do it anyway. Come on. Come on. Come on. We worked so hard to save this original piece, so we didn't have to make a new hose. Let's keep up the good work. Come on. That's going to go in there. This is going to go under there. This is going to go over here. Alright, let's put this in. Now we're going to clamp that back down on there. Much like this, in some fashion. And clamp. And we're going to put this one here. Right? Is that what we decided? Or did we decide to put that one on the outside? It really doesn't matter. I think we decided to put it on the outside so that it wasn't as sharp of a bend. So we'll put that down. Okay, that is tight. We need one more hose clamp, I guess. Oh, we need to tighten that one too. I guess I did not have one for here, but we can easily fix that by doing this. I'm very impressed with myself here. We should have, well, we're not going to take the fuel tank out just yet. We will eventually to put that webbing in, but we're going to leave that and put this tight. Almost there. We can see the finish line. Alright, now we need to clean up this lid, which looks pretty good other than it doesn't. So we're going to not find our piece of emery cloth back that we used a minute ago, so we'll tear a new one. Alright, that's probably good enough, said somebody. Said the man who never fixed anything. Okay. We'll know when it starts leaking. Although it should be just splash leakage because the outlet holes are lower than the right? Unless it's possible that it could backfeed from like the full fuel tank if it was at the full to the brim. I don't know. I'm thinking too much about it. There. We're gonna call that feller done. Let's get our new heater and put that in. We might actually even get to see this thermostarter jobby work. I mean, all the pieces are in place for a success, which is unusual for us to have some type of luck like that. This may not be... Come on. Oh, it's sealed in a nice package. Uh-huh. Almost dropped it, but no, I didn't. Okay. See, the original, I think if I just take the screw out, well, no. I don't know. We'll figure this out in a minute. Maybe we have to modify our wiring. I don't like that, but do what we gotta do. If we had been thinking ahead, we would have done this before messing with all this wiring, because now it's all in our way. Okay. And if we were thinking, we would have had the right size tools out, which we don't. I think I did it with this adjustable last time. That way you're sure to round it off. Yep, that way you're sure to round it off. Uh-huh. What is the deal now, starter thing? We had you out once before. There should be none of this issue. It's 15/16, I guess, is what I used. I don't know if that's laying out here on the ground or what. Will this come out? Boy, what's the deal? Is it because my wiring's now in the way and we like to be cute like that and cause unforeseen problems? I think that's what it is. There. That would have been super easy if the wiring was not there. Because we just had this out. There's no reason for this. Okay, that's fine. You can fall. You can fall away. Okay. Come on. We're not going to fight the whole way, guys. We're not doing it. Come on. Alright. I think there's no seal. This is just like metal on metal thread. Not a copper washer or anything. Is there crud down in there? Or is that a rag? We need to pull this back off, I think. Something right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, we almost had a bad problem. I thought there was a rag I'd stuffed in the into the hose, but it got pushed down. Oh, when I tried to crank it, it sucked it down in there. That's what it did. Well, chalk that up for stupid. So, thank goodness that we caught that in time. Now, this one isn't going to be clocked at all like our other one, is it? Which is real handy because will that still reach? I think it will. I think it'll go on there just fine. I don't know, we might end up putting the screw terminal thing on it. We worked so hard to save this original stuff, but I don't know. It's not going to go on there without prying it open. So we can try it, but now it's not going to stay on there probably. Well, no, that's acceptable. I'll go with that. Alright, now we need to put our adapter on there off of the other one. So I need to get a combination of wrenches here somehow. Okay. Put this on there. And we need to put this on here. And we need to put this over top. Wipe that off again from the cruddy crud. Hey guys, it's coming together. That's pretty cool. I need the 1/2" one for this. We'll put that on there. It's super windy, so that's good. Alright, I think that's got that licked. Let's lay our wiring back around. We still have to finalize all that, but it's at least out of the way. Horn wire, put right there. We probably need to put, I don't know, maybe that, no, it all looks like it went that way. It looks like it went down and curved around to this side, so we're gonna go with it. Gonna go with it. I really want to protect these wires though here, see? Right off of the, I don't know, over top of that thing. It just seems like it would be a good idea to have something protecting it. However, we're not easily going to find our electrical tape back, I suppose, because I want it. Here it is. I'd like to, if I knew where everything was going to end up finally, I would put a piece of that loom over top of this too, from here to the other side, but I'm not sure yet what's going to happen. So I messed this up already. Shoot, I know what I want to do. Change of plan. I want to take this wire out of the loom at the same time as that heater wire, and then the other two we will leave together for now. That'll keep stuff bunched up better, I think, out of our way. All right, we are good there. Let's put our hose back on, maybe. Which, like I said, this is just a piece of garbage. It might be it's too long, for one. So we need to cut it off. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm just not really impressed a whole super lot with these hoses. They just don't have it. They're so stiff on there, they're not gonna be right. If we cut it off about here. I can't believe that worked. All right, let's get this pulled off of there. I foresee trouble with this plastic getting sucked into the motor. Get rid of that. All right, now it's just going to be a matter of, it needs to go forward more. Maybe I shouldn't have cut that much off. I'm not too worried about it. I hate it, so. Well, see, it's just not the right size. It should be just a shade bigger so that a guy could get it over top of the stuff. It just fights and fights. There. See? Now you gotta know when to hold them and when to fold them. I really want this off because I think I want to watch that thermo starter work, and I probably also want to give it some laughing gas to get it started, because I bet it won't fire right up. But as far as holding together, I think we're there. That'll keep dirt out of it until I get back to it, is what I'm saying, without using that rag. All right, so I think I'm as far as I can go right now. I have to leave, as I said, and I think then we're down to hydraulic oil and fuel, as we were at the beginning of the video, but at least now that should be the only two things we have to do to attempt to start it. We need to put power steering, which is hydraulic oil, in there too, but I think we're in good shape. I need to find a fuse holder. I do need to do that, but otherwise I think the next time is going to be starting, so we'll see how that goes. As always, thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, click the subscribe button. That way you'll be notified when more stuff comes out. Leave a comment, hit the thumbs up, say you like it, say you don't like it. Anything you do helps promote this channel, and we could keep making more Oliver themed videos. So as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.